Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 10 Minutes Daily Cafe Chat. I am your host, Emily.
And I am Lisa. Good morning, everyone. I can't believe we are at the very last day of January.
Before we get into today's news for the final day of the month, we wanted to mention something quickly.
Yeah, we noticed that sometimes our subtitles act a little funny.
They do. Technology isn't always perfect, but we want to make sure you have the best experience.
Exactly. If you see a typo, just know we are trying our best. Please be patient with us.
We appreciate your understanding. Now, let's wrap up January with some of the wild news that's been happening around the world.
Saturdays are for relaxation, but 2027 isn't letting us rest. What's on the menu today, Emily?
Well, we have a mix of everything. First, Florida is freezing over with record-breaking cold. Second, Tesla is pivoting from cars to robots? Robots. Okay, that sounds intense. It is. And finally, Bruce Springsteen is back with a very powerful protest song. Wow, from frozen iguanas to robots and rock stars, that is quite a lineup. It really is. And before we get started, here is today's keyword quiz. The keyword is disruption.
Disruption? Like when my internet cuts out right in the middle of a movie?
That is one kind, but in business, it means something that completely changes the way an industry works. Keep listening to find out how Tesla is planning a major disruption.
A major disruption. Sounds like a game changer. I'm all ears. Bring on the first story.
Let's start with the weather. Florida is experiencing what experts are calling an Arctic cold outbreak, and it is breaking records. I saw a headline about wind chills in the teens in Florida. That should be illegal. It's definitely unusual. Because of the freezing temperatures, Disney's Typhoon Lagoon and Universal's Volcano Bay have shut down. I feel so bad for the families who saved up all year for a tropical vacation and ended up needing parkas. I know. The daytime highs are struggling to reach 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and some areas near Tampa are even seeing isolated snow flurries.
Snow? Near Tampa? I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen physically.
It's called Gulf effect snow. It's rare, but when the air is cold enough and moves over the warmer Gulf waters, you get these tiny flurries.
That is wild. I bet the locals are freaking out. They aren't exactly equipped for icy roads and sub-zero wind chills.
They really aren't. And it's not just the people. The local wildlife is struggling too. We might see those famous frozen iguanas falling from trees again.
Oh no, the poor iguanas. They just go into a cold, stunned state and drop, right?
Exactly. It's a surreal sight. This cold snap is expected to last through the weekend, so the water parks might stay closed for a few more days.
I guess it's a good weekend to stay inside the hotel and just eat Mickey waffles instead of swimming.
That sounds like a much safer plan. It really highlights how extreme the weather patterns have been lately.
Definitely. One day it's a heat wave, the next Mickey is wearing a scarf.
He probably looks quite cute in a scarf, actually, but it's a tough blow for the tourism industry.
Yeah, Orlando relies so much on that endless summer vibe. This Arctic Saturday is definitely not part of the marketing.
Not at all. But it's a reminder that even the Sunshine State isn't immune to the broader climate shifts we're seeing.
True. I think I'll stay right here in my cozy cafe with my hot cocoa. Thank you very much.
Speaking of staying inside, you might soon have a new roommate to help with the chores.
Wait, does this have anything to do with that Optimus keyword? Bingo!
Tesla just announced that they're ending production of the Model S and the Model X.
What? No way! Those are their flagship cars. They've been around forever. Why would they stop?
Well, it's a massive pivot. Musk is repurposing that factory space to build humanoid robots, the Optimus bots, instead. So he's basically quitting the luxury car business to make an army of robots? Is he serious? He seems very serious. Tesla's profits took a huge hit in 2025. Net income was down by 61% in the final quarter. 61%? That's massive! I guess the competition with BYD and the backlash over his politics is finally showing up in the numbers. It really is. Musk suggested selling regular electric vehicles might soon be an afterthought for the company. That is a bold statement for a car company. So what's the plan? Just robots and self-driving taxis? Exactly. He's betting everything on the Cybercab robotaxi and the Optimus humanoid robots. This is exactly what we call a disruption.
Ah, the key word, I remember. So instead of just making better cars, he's changing the whole game?
Precisely. Disruption means destroying the old way to build something completely new. He thinks robots will eventually outsell all other Tesla vehicles combined.
I don't know, Emily. I can't imagine everyone just stopping buying cars and buying robots instead. Who is going to fold my laundry?
Well, that is exactly what Optimus is designed for, to do the repetitive and boring tasks humans don't want to do.
Okay, if it can perfectly fold my fitted sheets, I might be interested. But seriously, losing the Model S feels like the end of an era.
It truly does. The Model S was the car that proved EVs could be cool and high performance.
Right? It's iconic. It feels like Tesla is losing its identity a little bit.
Some investors agree with you. They are worried that Musk is chasing AI dreams while the core car business is sputtering.
And don't forget the $7,500 tax credit being eliminated last year. That definitely didn't help car sales.
Precisely. It's a high-stakes gamble. If Optimus works, it changes the world. If it doesn't, Tesla is in a lot of trouble.
I think I'll stick to my old-fashioned car with a steering wheel for now. I'm not ready for a robot roommate just yet.
From the future of robots to a very grounded and raw piece of art, Bruce Springsteen has just released a new protest song.
Oh, the boss is back. He's always been one for a good message. What is he angry about this time?
It's a song called Streets of Minneapolis. He wrote and released it in response to the recent shooting tragedies in that city involving ICE agents.
I heard about those. It's been all over the news. It is a really tragic and serious situation, isn't it?
Yes, Alex Preddy and Renee Good. Springsteen dedicated the song to them and their families.
That is heavy. Bruce doesn't usually hold back when he gets political.
He certainly didn't this time. The lyrics refer to federal thugs and bloody footprints, and he even calls out King Trump.
King Trump. Wow, he's really going for it. It sounds like he's trying to capture the fear a lot of people are feeling right now.
He is. He sings about people being questioned or deported on sight if their skin is a certain color. It's a very pointed critique of the current administration. I bet the White House has something to say about that. They aren't exactly fans of being called thugs. You're right. Their spokeswoman, Abigail Jackson, dismissed it as a random song with irrelevant opinions. Irrelevant opinions? That's a bit dismissive for one of the most famous musicians in American history. It clearly struck a nerve. The song even includes chants of ICE out, which have been echoing in protests across the country. Music has such a powerful way of documenting history as it's happening, like Born in the USA, but for 2026. Exactly. It shows that even at 76, Springsteen is still using his voice to fight for the common person and the immigrant community. I love that about him. He doesn't just retire and sit on a beach, he stays in the fight. It's definitely going to be the anthem for the protests this weekend. People are looking for a way to express their outrage. I'll have to give it a listen tonight. It sounds like a powerful piece of work. It's been a morning of big shifts, from the freezing weather in Florida to Tesla's robot revolution and the powerful music of the boss. 2026 is definitely not boring. I think I've reached my limit of shocking news for 1 hour. I understand. But before we go, the keyword quiz. Does anyone remember the key word? Exactly right. Disruption happens when a new technology or idea completely changes an old industry. Tesla is trying to disrupt the future of labor with these robots. I like that word. It sounds powerful, like breaking the rules to make something better. Well, unless it can cook 35 grams of protein ice cream for me, I'm sticking with our cafe chat.
Good call. If you enjoyed our 10-minute chat, please like and subscribe to our channel.
And tell us in the comments, would you let a Tesla robot live in your house? I'm still a no for now.
We hope you all have a safe and warm weekend, wherever you are, even in Florida.
Happy Saturday, everyone. See you in February. Goodbye.